Here's what not to do during this full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th. Number one, do not text your ex. Do not text them back. Do not reach out to them. Do not engage in conversation. This is not the time to ask for clarity. This is not the time to tell them off. This is not the time to revisit the past. Right now, the energy of eclipse season, as well as being in shadow phase of Mercury retrograde begins April 1st. There's a huge possibility that our exes and our past situationships might come and reach out to us, try to maneuver their way back into our lives. Do not engage. What you can do is you can release them. You can cleanse your energy. You can cord cut from them. Full moon lunar eclipse is all about letting go of the things that no longer serve us. With that Libra energy, also finding balance for things in our lives and finding balance within the relationships in our lives and the relationships with ourselves. If you do feel like you need to release someone from your life and they're bothering you, or maybe you need to release a part of yourself that you're not harmonizing with anymore, do a cord cutting ritual. Only cord cut if you are 1,000% sure that this is not meant to be in your life. Eclipse season is chaotic. I'm going to be posting a little ritual for you guys to do on the day of the full moon lunar eclipse tomorrow. I did make a full moon lunar eclipse workbook for you guys to utilize the energies fully, so you can cleanse, so you can release, so you can renew. Make this time a little bit less chaotic for you. It is linked in my bio. It's instant download. Number two, do not manifest. Do not do any crazy manifestation ritual. Now, we are always manifesting subconsciously at every given second, every given moment. Right now, I'm manifesting. Right now, you are manifesting. Manifesting never stops, right? This is not the time to manipulate any energy or to call in anything new. That's because the energy of eclipse season is so intense, as well as Mercury retrograde being at the same exact time. It's chaotic, and it's going to reveal things that are meant to be revealed. It's going to have things unfold that is meant to unfold, that is meant to come into light. It's going to get rid of so many things that are not meant for our lives. Trust me, this is not the time to play around with destiny, to play around with fate, because even though any manifestation rituals might come true, it might come back to haunt you. Things will just get so messed up and so crazy. Do not manifest. And don't make full moon water during this full moon lunar eclipse. Number three, don't sign any contracts. Just don't. Hold off until eclipse season is over, until Mercury retrograde is over. So don't sign a new lease. Don't sign a business contract. Don't finalize anything important. Don't make a big move. Try not to travel during this time either. We don't want to be calling in anything new, but we also don't want to be intensely finalizing things important in our lives. We want to be cleansing and we want to be releasing. We really just want to be going with the flow about what is being revealed to us, about what is coming into light. We need to be accepting it, and we need to move with that energy. Okay, this one I think is important for me to talk about, especially if you're in the spirituality, astrology community on TikTok. Don't follow any horoscopes or any videos that are saying this is what's going to happen to you based on your zodiac sign or even based on your rising sign. Now, I'm going to tell you why this can be a little tricky. I feel like we all know by now that you're not supposed to be, reading any horoscopes like that based on your sun sign, right? It's very hard to predict what exactly is going to happen for you just based on your sun sign. It's kind of impossible because you have so many other factors to your chart, right? It's more accurate is your rising sign. If you see something like this is what's going to happen to you on the lunar eclipse based on your rising sign, that could be accurate, but it is not. I'm going to stress this, it is not 100% accurate. This is because the degrees in astrology on your birth chart, they're so unique to you. So for example, I am at an anaretic 29 degree on my rising sign Scorpio. Because I'm literally right at the cusp, any video that is saying this is what's going to happen to you on the lunar eclipse based on your rising sign Scorpio. Scorpio, it's going to be transiting your 12th house. That is not true for me. It's actually going to be transiting my 10th house. So this is just an example, and this is just why I stress so much that it's so important for you to pull up your own transit chart. By going to AstroSeek, I have a video, my first lunar eclipse video, explaining exactly how to do that. And you want to see exactly where the lunar eclipse, exactly where the moon, what exact house that is going to be transiting in for you in your own natal chart. It's so important because you don't want to be listening to something that's like, oh, it's going to be transiting my 12th house, right? Of subconscious mind, of spirituality, of hidden aspects, but it's really not. It's going to be transiting a totally different house for me. My 10th house, which is my house of career, my house of public image, my house of reputation. So this can really confuse us, have us focusing on a totally different specific area of our lives that is not actually what we're meant to be focusing on. You might miss important lessons from that specific area of our lives because we're just listening to these little horoscopes. I did make a video explaining exactly how to figure out what is transiting in for you, specifically for the lunar eclipse, so go check that out. And I also have it written step by step on my workbook and exactly what it means for you based on the exact house it is transiting for you, specifically to your own natal chart. Check that out, instant dial in my bio. Now, the last thing I want to mention about what not to do during the lunar eclipse. So this has stemmed back from ancient times, right? But you're technically not supposed to be eating during the lunar eclipse. You're supposed to be fasting fasting because the food that you eat during the lunar eclipse, it basically ages like 28 days within your body, and you're basically just sitting with rotten food in your body. Now, I don't know exactly how 100% true this is. Definitely do not have to fast. I'm not telling you do not eat. It's something to think about, maybe research for yourself. I'm going to be doing it just for kind of like the energetical cleansing and releasing benefits. I'm going to post a video on exactly what you should be doing on the day of the 25th. Cleansing, bath rituals, cord cutting ritual. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys.